Today, we're going to talk about niacin and its effect on a fatty liver. Now, if you don't know what niacin is, it's actually a version of vitamin B3, and I'm going to show you some very interesting research on how it can help reduce liver fat, help improve your cholesterol, help you with weight loss, and even help someone stop smoking. Let's dive right in. So this first study I want to show you is called a randomized double-blind placebo-controlled trial of niacin for the management of patients with metabolic-associated fatty liver disease. And they took 100 people with a fatty liver and they divided them into two groups, 50 getting niacin and 50 getting a placebo. And what they found was that the niacin group had a significantly greater reduction in liver fat than the placebo group. So this is pretty cool because niacin can actually mobilize fat from your liver into your bloodstream so it can be used as energy. And that's exactly what happened in this study. They also found that niacin significantly reduced the levels of triglycerides, not the HDL, which is considered the good cholesterol, but the bad cholesterol, LDL, and significantly reduced the small dense LDL, which is probably one of the best markers for heart disease. And then this next study looked at the effect of niacin on weight loss. And they took 162 overweight or obese adults with metabolic syndrome and they put them on a weight loss diet for 12 weeks. One group got 500 milligrams of niacin 3 times a day and the other group got the placebo. And what they found was that the niacin group lost significantly more weight, about twice as much weight as the placebo group. Now, the reason why niacin works for weight loss is because it helps to mobilize fat from the fat cells and it makes it available as energy for you. Now, this next study is very interesting because it used niacin to help people stop smoking. And they took 281 adults who were trying to quit smoking and they gave them either a pill that had niacin or a placebo. And they found that the niacin group was twice as likely to quit smoking after 12 weeks compared to the placebo group. Now, since this study was published, they have done several other studies, which I will put down below, that have duplicated these results. Now, there are some side effects with taking high doses of niacin. You may get some flushing, you may get some itching, and some people get a little dizzy. But the good news is that if you start out with low doses, like 50 to 100 milligrams, and then slowly work your way up, you can kind of minimize those side effects. I would also recommend taking B6 along with it to help prevent the itching and the flushing. And I would also recommend taking some enzymes, especially if you're taking higher amounts because niacin can deplete certain enzymes in your body, especially if you're consuming alcohol. Now, when you take niacin, it's much better to space it out through the day rather than taking a large amount all at once. So, for example, if you took 300 mg, you might take 100 milligrams 3 times a day. And I think it's a good idea to take it with food as well. Now, when it comes to the type of niacin to take, you have two different options. You have the regular niacin and then you have the no-flesh version of niacin. The problem with the no-flesh version is that it has some serious side effects, especially to your liver. So I would only take the regular niacin. I wouldn't worry about the no-flesh version. I think this is a really good natural remedy for not just a fatty liver, but for reducing triglycerides, helping someone lose weight, and to help someone stop smoking. So if you're interested in taking this, I put a link down below of a very high quality niacin that's on sale right now, so you can check that out. Now, since we're talking about the liver, if you have not seen my video on the one liver detox that actually works, you should check that out. I put that up right here. So thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. Hey, before you go, if you're benefiting from any of this content, it would be great to hear about your success story. Please share it in the link down below.